In this lesson, we're going to learn about the not operator within and or statements. Okay, so I'm going to repeat again. We're going to learn about the not operator within and the function, and or are the function within statements. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. We want to check if either one of our students is improving from exam 1, 2, or 3, and we want to give the if evaluation of true or false, but the true will be stated as improving and the false statement is going to be not improving. So we need to identify, we need to create a formula for how to identify whether the student is improving within each consecutive exam or they are not improving. So the function, the formula is going to be equal sign, and I'm going to use the formula bar to type the formula. If, open the and, open brackets, then we're going to type not, open bracket, C2 is less than B2, close the bracket, comma, not D2, sorry, we missed an opening parenthesis, not open parenthesis, D2 is less than C2, close parenthesis, close the argument. It's going to produce an argument, the true statement of if the student is improving from C2, if the exam C2 is less than exam B2, and if exam B2 is less than C2, we're going to say, we're going to give it a false statement. The student is not improving. The false statement will be not improving. But if the student is improving and C2 is greater than B2 and B2 is greater than C2, we're going to give it a statement of improving, and the improving will be the true statement. Okay, so we're going to type here improving, open quotation marks, comma, open quotation marks. But if the student is not improving with each consecutive exam, we're going to state not improving. Quotation marks, close the argument, then press the enter key. If you need to replicate the formula downwards, this is how it's going to be. Okay, so these students are not improving according to the formula, and the only student who's improving is Zoe, whose exam 1 was 35%, the second exam was 67%, and the third exam was 95%. Okay, now we're going to use the or function or syntax in this sheet called OR. Okay, so we're going to check. Let's start with the formula. Let's use the function or the formula bar, and then I'll explain the formula, what it means. If, open brackets, or, open brackets, not, open brackets, C2 is less than B2, comma, not, open brackets, D2 is less than B2, close the bracket, then close the argument, comma, we're going to give it a true statement of improving, close the argument, the true statement, comma, open quotation marks. If the statement is false, we're going to get the result of not improving, quotation marks, close the argument. So what this formula function is just checking is between exam C2, which is exam 2, and exam 1, did the student improve, yes or no? between exam 3 and exam 1, did the student improve? Yes or no? If the student improved in either one of them, it's going to give us an improving true statement, and if neither of the criteria has been met, you're going to get a statement of not improving, which is going to be the false statement. Then press the enter key. Okay, so let's check whether we have made an error. Okay, if or oops. So I double checked my formula and my formula was correct. The only thing that I had made a mistake, I had put an extra space within the formula, but that is something which you can rectify. So the formula is checking, it was checking that if either the student was improving from between exam 2 and exam 1, if the student was improving, or if the student was improving from exam 3 and exam 1. So the value was, is exam 2 less than exam 1, or exam 3 is the value less than exam 1. If the statement is not, so if the value over here, if the value is bigger, so it's going to give us an improving true statement. But if the value is not less than, it's going to show us a not improving statement. Okay, so we're just comparing exam 2 and 1 and exam 3 and 1, and we're just checking if there's a gradual improvement. If there's not a gradual improvement, this formula is going to give us the following statement: improving or not. And that's how you use the AND, the AND operator and the OR operator with the if syntax. So I'll see you in the next lesson.